Welcome everyone to the Sophia Circle Journey introduction video. My name is Anna Grant and I'm a Certified Sophia Circle Leader. I facilitate Sophia Circle Journeys, which guide you through every chapter of the Sophia Code, a modern sacred text channeled by Kaia Ra that activates your embodiment of your higher self. As a Certified Sophia Circle Leader, I have been granted permission by Rael Publishing to read directly from the Sophia Code on my platform. This video is for those who are interested to learn more and joining the Sophia Circle journey now or in the future. I would love to start with acknowledging your presence and connect with you heart to heart, wing to wing. This is what we start from, acknowledging the truth of our shared and equal sovereign divinity. The Sophia Circle journey is not a spiritual course. This is not a women's circle. This is not a book club. There is no spiritual hierarchy here. There is no teacher, guru, mentor, or anyone above you or below you. My role as a facilitator of the Sophia Circle journey is to create a space for you to restore your direct connection with God Divine as a living principle through the relationship with Sophia, the Divine Mother for Life, Divine Feminine Keycode Mentors, and your higher self. For way too long, we have been sold this idea that we need a middleman, an intermediary, a spiritual guru, a teacher, a priest, a shaman, a wise elder to connect us with God Divine within us. Or that the only way we can be in union or communion with God Divine and our higher self is through obedience, or when we create a special time for it, through meditations, morning rituals, going on spiritual retreats, or to church, thus creating conditions that need to happen, preventing us from living a divinely led life daily. Our relationship with God Divine has been through the filter of what those middlemen, priests, gurus, and teachers told us about what and who God is and how our relationship with God Divine is supposed to be. And our relationship with God has been to the concept and idea of God Divine as it was presented in the Bible, religions, or different traditions, rather than to a living principle within us. So what I invite you into is direct union and communion with God the Divine and your higher self daily. And as the Sophia Code says, daily life is now your modern mystery school, activating your highest potential in every present moment. This is on the page 47. So there is no need to wait for any middleman for yoga retreat or to be ready any longer. I would love to start with reading a passage from the Sophia Code on the page 4 about who is Sophia, the Divine Mother of all life. The one Divine Mother, creatrix of all life. I know everything about you because I conceived your soul within the still center of my womb. I invite you to step inside my presence and remember the ineffable mystery of my warm black womb as the source of all immaculate conceptions. Nothing exists within the absolute stillness of my womb, yet witness how my presence listens within this silence for what is arising as the next great asking to be born. From my womb of nothing arises all that is. The first koan of your soul is that your voice asked me to birth you into eternity before you ever existed, and I am the voice that said yes to you. In my ineffable mystery, I am the holy black womb of nothing that conceived the one source light from which all the worlds of form arise. I bestowed within you a sovereign magnetic power from which your soul assembles the atomic architecture of your human body with the quantum fabric of this pearlescent white light. Everything that you are comes from my original source and exists within my one mind. Yes, I am the one source light pointed to by the innumerable names for God within all spiritual revelation. I am every name of God, and I am also that which is beyond the name for God, for any title can only point to a quality of my ineffable mysteries. You can call me the Source, you can call me the Sophia, or you can call me she who has no name, for I am the which is within all names, including Holy Father. As the one Divine Mother, creatrix of all life, I am that I am. No matter what you choose to call me, and your soul is an immaculate conception of all that I am. Take a couple of deep breaths and allow the remembrance to awaken within yourselves. And we continue with page 6. What is the Sophia Code? Sophia declares, the Sophia Code is within you. That which I am was given to you in equal measure as the architecture of your own soul. Therefore, your oversoul is an immaculate conception, made in my exact image and likeness, originating from the perfect blueprint of my essential holy nature. As such, you inherited a divine genome encoded with all the same essential qualities that I am, which I uniquely sequenced to express the sovereign identity of your soul. You are a hologram of my I am presence. For the purpose of this living transmission, I have ordained the name of this divine genome to be known as the Sophia Code. There is a gene in the Sophia Code of your oversoul's DNA for every holy quality that I am. Take a couple of deep breaths. So what is the Sophia Circle Journey? The Sophia Circle Journey is a 13-circle experience where we walk through every chapter of the Sophia Code together. The Sophia Code is a living transmission. It meets you exactly where you are every time. I'm wrapping up my 3rd year of Sophia Circle Journeys, and before that, I was teaching yoga, meditation, and transformational programs for women for 15 years. So the Sophia Code came into my life at a pivotal moment when I was reclaiming my body as a sacred temple and the tree of life. I had pinched my sciatica nerve and I couldn't walk for 3 months. And it took me 6 months of physiotherapy to regain my mobility. So the only thing that I could do in the bed is to listen to the Sophia Code. So this transmission healed also the fracture within me to be able to create again. It became the catalyst for my biggest remembrance, evolving me into spiritual maturity so I could steward my offerings into this world. Yes, I had the gifts all along, but I was only aware of a fraction of them. Yes, I had some relationship with the Keycode Mentors, but I wasn't consciously creating or nurturing it. Yes, I was already on the path of self-mastery, but this propelled me forward faster. So the things I know about myself, my work, the union and communion with all parts of myself, and the Divine Mother of all life, I attribute it all to following the gut by saying yes, thank you, accept and receive, to finally be willing to do what was so simple as to just read. So what the Sophia Code became for me? A solace, where I receive all the answers to my prayers in the most unexpected ways. The altar, where I bring all my feelings when my human feels overwhelmed, tired, or just needs more love and encouragement. The playground for my inner children, when they require more connection and long for the next level of communion. The loving embrace of the Divine Mother, reminding me that I'm not alone. The breath of life of Sophia Seraphim dragons, creating more spaciousness within my physical body and my energy field to let more life in. The mirror, where I can see the truth of my sovereign divinity and rejoice in my true nature. The 0-point calibration, the womb of the Divine Mother, where everything returns back to stillness, merging the multidimensional parts of myself. The formula is becoming form. The prayer becomes the answer to the prayer. What I love about the Sophia Code, that this is an invitation to step into your sovereign divinity beyond the religious dogma, old vows and oath, collective conditioning and belief structure that are no longer honoring all parts of yourself. This is an invitation for self-initiation and remembering the living master within you. This is an invitation to start to create or deepen the mentor relationships with 8 divine feminine Keycode mentors to guide and support you in all ways. This is an invitation to be welcomed into the womb of the Divine Mother for deep healing, restoration, and renewal, and be nurtured in her loving embrace. This is the invitation to activate your divine genome and reconcile your humanity and your divinity once and for all. This is the invitation to be a blessing to yourself and blessing to humanity in all of your glory, in all of your magnificence. This is an invitation to find your unique connection with this living transmission and a sacred text. Each Sophia Circle follows a similar structure. So we start with a short introduction, and I open the circle with our opening invocation. We bless our water with Kuan Yin's water prayer to nourish, nurture, and support our bodies to integrate the transformation during and after the circles. We pause for 5 minutes in silent prayer and meditation to open our hearts to be in communion with our higher self, ascended Master Saint Sophia. Then we read the selected passages from a chapter of the Sophia Code, and I will propose the reflection questions. We take time to journal and share in our group. We close the circle with a silent prayer and closing meditation, and seal the circle with the closing prayer of gratitude. The first 5 chapters of the Sophia Code introduce Sophia, the Sophia Dragon Tribe, and the Keycode Mentors, and how the Sophia Code activates your divine genome. Chapters from 6 to 13 are divided into 2 parts: the introduction of the Keycode Mentor and the initiation. So who are the Keycodes? We're going to read from the page 30, Mentors of Sovereignty. The first 8 Keycodes are divine feminine ascended master mentors who offer a living transmission for activating the Sophia Code within you. Acting as a midwife for your consciousness, a Keycode mentor supports you through the contractions of your awareness, which are continuously rebirthing you through the self-realizations of your own sovereign divine nature. And we're going to continue on the page 34. As Keycodes of the Sophia Dragon Tribe, our intention is to create sovereign mentor relationships with you that support your everyday success. In this age of miracles, we offer you our direct teachings and steadfast guidance. But most importantly, we are here to create lifelong friendships with you. We offer you our friendship free from the past 30,000 years of religious constructs and social conditioning. Our intention is to mirror your sovereign equality in our loving gaze, eye to eye with you. So who are 8 divine feminine Keycode mentors? So the first one is Isis. She restores your sovereign empowerment, releasing past life vows and aligning you with your worthiness and divine authority. Hathor activates your multidimensional self and creator voice, guiding you to birth new realities through joy, sound, and embodiment. Green Tara. She frees you from fear and attachments to suffering, reminding you that no one and no thing has the power over you. Mother Mary. She teaches you to walk the way through the heart and leave your legacy of love. Mary Magdalene. She awakens self-mastery and sacred leadership through truth, purpose, and authentic expression. Kuan Yin. She restores innocence and teaches you karuna, compassion, that heals your relationship with self until no separation remains. White Buffalo Woman. She invites you to become the answered prayer, following the larger prayer that is praying you. And beautiful Sophia Seraphim dragons, they activate your dragon light body technology, awakening you as a sovereign creator in form. So what you need to know, that this journey is a self-led initiation journey. You will need to read each chapter before each circle. The circles are not recorded, so you will need to attend live. I know that sometimes life happens, and if you miss a circle or two, I will send the passage and reflection questions, and you can catch up on your own. You will have access to the Telegram group during this journey, where you will be able to connect with other participants and continue the conversation between each circle. You will receive the integration and embodiment steps to cultivate mentor relationships with each Keycode mentor. Each Sophia Circle journey that I co-create with Sophia and Keycode mentors is focused on a specific theme. If this is your first Sophia Circle journey, please know that this is a curated experience that is done via an exploration call. You can learn more about my upcoming Sophia Circle journeys or book the exploration call on the main Sophia Circle page on livingfromdivine.com. You can find this link in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time. And this is my great honor and pleasure to walk this path with you.